Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle for those of you who are just dropping in. And today we're going to talk about what state are you creating from. We are all universal creators, and so we want to really focus on how or what state we are creating with. And so we really want to create from the present moment. And what does that mean? The present moment is when we lose thought and we are not focused on a thought of yesterday or a past moment, and we're not thinking about a thought of a future tense, and therefore we are in the present moment. Focusing or paying attention is actually where the present moment is. You know when someone's paying attention to you, they are focused, they are in the present moment, and they are not wondering. Now, let's talk about creation from the egoic state. And how do you know if you're creating from the egoic state or within the state of ego? And this would be the characteristics if you are. So the egoic state wants to create from a state of lack. And that's so easy to come from being human, because we are conditioned from the world to think that we are lack, we are unworthy, where we actually have everything within us, but the world tells us that we don't, so we keep looking outside when everything's inside. And so with egoic state, what happens is you've achieved the goal, or you've made a purchase or an investment of something, and shortly right after that, you no longer feel the excitement. You no longer feel the gratitude of achieving that goal of what you thought it would be, or getting that new thing that you thought was going to be so great. And we all have been conditioned to think that's normal. But what we haven't been taught is that is our ego. Our ego wants us to believe that we have lack, we are not love, we are not worthy. And if you think about that, the whole world is conditioned like that. Everything you hear from everyone is about you can't be perfect, it's not good enough, and someone's always telling you, whether you ask them or not, of how something should be. They're telling you what things should be, aren't they? They're coming from an egoic state. So ask yourself, are you creating, are you interacting, are you reacting in the world, are you being the person you are from the egoic state? Or are you being the true self of love? Are you coming from knowing and feeling that you have everything within you to know that's without the ego? So I wanted to really cover this egoic state so we understand that it's the identification with things and of an identification, but the primary thing is that the ego really wants you to feel that you can't have enough. You aren't good enough, you can't have enough, and that's where the ego power is. And as you learn that you are not your thoughts, you are not your identification, and you are not your ego, you feel so free. This is amazing to be able to be free from your ego, guys. So if you want to hear more about this, this is really based on Eckhart Tolle's teachings. And he's got some fabulous teachings on ego, and basically ego and anything you could actually think of. So guys, again, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, and I'll see you back in the next video.